In this lesson, we are covering the division algorithm in which we solve a question that to find all the zeros of the polynomial if two of the zeros are given as this. Now, we know that the number of zeros in a polynomial are equal to its degree. So we can see the degree is 4 here, so 4 zeros are there. Out of these two are given as root 2 and minus. This question is very important for the board exam because to test the knowledge of a student about this chapter, the paper setter they definitely ask this question because it covers everything for this chapter. Like in this, we first form a quadratic polynomial by using these two zeros. Then we will divide the given polynomial with the quadratic polynomial. So it covers division algorithm also. After that, we will get some quotient, and by splitting the middle term of the quotient, we will find that remaining are given. Root 2 is a 0. It means x minus root 2 is a factor of px. Similarly, x minus root 2 is also a factor. Then x minus root 2, then x minus plus root 2. We will get x square minus 2 is a factor of px. To find another factor, we will divide the given polynomial with the quadratic polynomial. 6x minus 2. So now division in lower classes in 8th and 9th we have done it very well. So when you are going to divide this by this, we just look for x and the highest powers of x. So first what will we do? We will divide this by this. So you can write 2x4 divided by x square. So when you divide like 2x square, it is 2x4, then 2x square into 2. And we need to write like terms under like terms. So 2x square into 2 is minus 4x square. And after division, after multiplication, what will we do? Just changing the sign. Cancel out. Here we are having 3x cube. It is x square, 6x minus 2. Now again look at this and this. So 3x cube divided by x square, it is minus 3x. So write there minus 3x. So minus 3x cube, 3x into 2, 6x. Then again changing the sign, it will cancel out. Then, and of course there is plus, but there is minus, so it will cancel out. We left with x square minus 2, and again x square is there, the plus 1 is there. So x square minus 2, it is minus, it is plus. So it is cancelled, remainder is 0. So as it was given that this is a factor, and of course we have verified it, this is a factor because remainder is 0. Then we left with qx, means quotient, that is 2x square, 3x plus 1. Students, I said that this question is very important because it covers how to form a quadratic polynomial when two zeros are given. So you can form the quadratic polynomial. It covers division algorithm also. Now it covers how to find zeros of a quadratic polynomial. So now you can splitting the middle term, you can find other two zeros as, you can see it is 3 and their multiplication is 2. So we can split it in two parts, 2x and x. So 2x is common, x minus 1, and here nothing is common, then I will take minus 1 is common, so x minus 1. So it is x minus 1, 2x minus 1 equal to, then by substituting them equal to 0, so I'll get x equals to 1 is 1 0 and x equals to 1 by 2 as other 0. So first of all, as in the previous question we did, we need to find a quadratic polynomial. So students, you can consider this is a factor alpha, this is a factor beta, and of course you can approach towards this approach that quadratic polynomial is x minus alpha or x minus beta, as we did in the previous question. So you can write here also, but one more approach you can use here. If you multiply this with this, you will observe that you will get x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So what can you do? X square, you just put the value of alpha, value of beta, then alpha beta, it means 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3. So you will get x square, root 3 will cancel out, minus 4x, and here there is a 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3, it means it is a square minus b square, so it is 2 square minus root 3 square. So it is x square minus 4x plus 1. So this is a quadratic polynomial. So this is your first step, that by using two zeros, you can first you need to find a quadratic polynomial. After this, you need to use division algorithm. It means by this quadratic polynomial, you need to divide the given quadratic polynomial of degree 4. So again, you can use the certain steps, that there is x4, there is x square. So when you divide x4 with x square, you get x square. So write this here. So just x square to these numbers, you need to multiply x4, 4x cube plus x square. Just change the sign, minus, plus, minus. You will cancel these. There is minus 6, there is plus 4, so it is minus 2x cube, it is minus 27x square. Just keeps on writing these. Now see, here we are having 2x cube, and if you divide it with x square, you will get minus 2x. So write here minus 2x. So we will get minus 2x cube plus 8x square minus 2x. So changing the sign, it will cancel out. It is 35x square, 140x minus 35, that it is minus, it is negative, negative, and here is also negative. So it is 140x and minus 35. If I change the sign, so it will cancel, cancel, and cancel. The remainder is 0. Again, we check that these two which were given to us are the zeros, because remainder, here we get remainder is 0. Now we left with qx, which is x square minus 2x minus 35. So by middle term splitting, as we are having 35 here, so 35 and here is 2, so we need to split 2 in two parts, that their product is 35. So you can write minus 7 and 5, because their multiplication is minus 35 and their addition is minus 2. So write x square minus 7x plus 5x minus 35. And here if you take x common, x minus 7 plus 5 common, x minus 7. And here x minus 7, x plus 5. Again, just substituting them 0, you will find other two zeros, 7 and x equals to minus 5. So these 2 are your new zeros. Now sometimes one question came that if 1 0 is given and you need to find other 2 zeros, and instead of polynomial of degree 4, a polynomial of degree 3. So here it is a direct question, because we are not here to make any quadratic polynomial. Just if x equals to 1 is a 0, solution, if x equals to 1 is a 0 of px, then in 9th class we have seen x minus 1, this 1 comes this side and it will be minus 1, x minus 1 is a factor of px. So if it is a factor, and also we can verify it, if x minus 1 is a factor of this, then it must divide it and remainder would have been 0. So when you divide it, so we have done 2 questions, so division is, now you can understand very easily what is the division basically. So 2x square, it will be 2x cube minus 2x square. So it is minus 1 plus 1 cancel out, it is 3x square minus 5x plus 2. Then you can take 3x, it is 3x square minus 3x, then change the sign, it will cancel out, again minus 2x plus 2, then again here write minus 2, minus 2x, minus minus plus 2, the plus minus cancel out. So we see that again remainder is 0, so we have verified it also. So 2x square plus 3x minus 2 is the quotient, and again by splitting the middle term we can find the remaining other 2 zeros. So this 3x becomes 4x minus x minus 2. So you can take 2x as common, it is x plus 2 minus 1 x plus 2. So from here x plus 2, 2x minus 1, and again by just substituting these two factors 0, you are able to find x here and x here. So x is 1 by 2. So this is the way you can find zeros of polynomial when 2 zeros are given, or in some questions when 1 0 is given. So students, this is a very important question. To score good marks, this question is very important. Thank you.